probably your volume down or you're going to hear me go echoey, echoey, echoey.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for the reminder. I think I'm going to do that before. Good plan.
I don't like to hear myself.
You don't?
That's
But
why I
you've got
can't go back.
such
That's
a
why I
cute
can't go
voice.
back. No, that's why I cannot go back and rewatch myself.
I know I have that problem too.
Oh, I
Okay.
know. And you have time.
Yep. Well, it's such a beautiful day. I believe that a lot of people are out enjoying their day. Oh, somebody just did a firework. Now here's one dog scared to death.
Oh, I didn't even hear it.
Yeah, it's just, where's Daisy? I don't know. Little mister's now hiding under my chair. Anyways,
Cool.
I was going to say it's such a beautiful day. A lot of people, if they catch it, if they want to watch us, they'll probably catch us later and,
and I think some of our people might be gone. I just know from Facebook, the ones, some of them that are on here, I know I've been seeing that they're gone. So,
he's so scared.
Oh, look at your baby.
Yeah, he is so scared. Like he just crawled up underneath the computer and the little table.
He's so cute.
Oh,
he is adorable.
Did you watch the video where I took them to the lake and Daisy was frolicking in the water?
Loving the water.
Yeah, so cute. So they don't have the opportunity to get off leash, and because I'm very protective of what they might do, and I don't want to put them in any danger, but it's been so fun early enough in the morning that nobody's there.
Let him go swim and all of that.
Yeah. He's shaking, this poor dog.
He's crying.
Yeah.
And friends, as you come on, please let us know when you're here. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, it's going to be just a short little fun, probably. I am so happy to be back at the table with you, my friend, because it's been a long time.
I think it's been probably a month, actually.
Yeah. Has it really?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow. I didn't realize it had been that long.
I'm pretty sure. I could go back and look at my calendar, but I think it's been about that long.
Wow.
I know.
Well, hopefully everybody is enjoying their summer.
Yeah.
Doing fun stuff. I'm not out doing stuff.
Oh, Laura is here. Laura,
good.
You were gone for some reason. Maybe it was this weekend you were at Watershed. Maybe that's what it was. I was sad. I thought you weren't going to be with us.
Hi, Laura. I don't know if you were here a minute ago, but there was a firework that went off, and I'm trying to sit outside and enjoy our beautiful outdoors while I can, and a firework went off, and now this one's scared to death. And he got down thinking he was fine, but then he crawled back up.
He's so cute.
He is so...
He's a big baby.
He is. But I'm sure Daisy is scared some more, too. I don't know where she is. Anyways, I was going to say, let's see. Okay, here he's going to go run now. Hold on, wait for it. He's going to go take off.
Oh, your poor legs. He'll tear out on your legs.
Yes, yeah, it's a thing. That's why I'm trying to brace myself. But he's so scared he won't even run after the stroller going by. That's pretty scared.
That is really scared, for sure.
Okay, you need to get down. Okay, you need to get down. You're fine.
Yeah, no, it has been a while since we've been on, but I think it will be short, but I just thought it'd be fun too, just kind of share the highlights of what's been going on this summer, which is not necessarily a lot, but I'm like, holy heck, we only have a few weeks left and we're done.
Exactly. I have been doing summer school, and it's actually going really well. We have kids from the whole district. They split them up between, I want to say 4 elementary schools. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty confident.
Yeah.
And they're actually busing them, and I don't know what it is, but there's like this fun curriculum, just kind of trying to make it fun. We have Move 60 there, so they have like a PE class every day. Today, this is our last week, so Thursday it's over. So today they all got sent home with a bag from Move 60 that was like a ball and some other kind of fun toys. And so that's what's happening in my world. My dog is freaking out. And then I'm doing a couple challenges that I'm going to share today before we go. So what have you been up to? Oh my God.
It's like an earthquake.
Yes.
Here's what I've been up to. I turned 50.
Happy birthday!
That's probably the biggest thing that I've been up to. And so I had 4 days that I was able to go over to Chelan with my adult kiddos, and Emmy brought her boyfriend, so we got to have a really good time with him. But we spent 2 days on a boat, and, it was really interesting. Dean and I were talking, and, I didn't grow up on the water, like with a boat and things like that. It was a big deal if we had somebody that took us crabbing or like that. But like, I didn't grow up like being pulled on a tube or raising my kids even on a boat with a tube. And it was so fun. We did that.
Oh, yay.
And the kids pulled us on the tube. Tyler and Emmy got pulled on the tube. Like we literally went out and played. And I think often, I don't want to say this for all of us, but I know for myself, we get so caught up in responsibilities and being a parent and being an adult that we forget to play, truly play. And Emmy asked, I don't know what night it was. It was like one of the last nights that we were there. And she said, what's your favorite memory of this trip? And that you're taking from this trip? And Dean said, your mom laughing on the tube. I've never heard her belly laugh like that.
Oh my gosh.
I laughed like a little kid. It was the most hilarious thing to me. It was so incredibly funny. It was like, pee your pants laughing. You couldn't stop. I just giggled like a schoolgirl. So it was really fun. So that's kind of been it. God, I'm probably missing something I'll be embarrassed about that I've been doing, but most of it has been just some family things over on Whidbey Island and then getting away for my birthday.
And you've been doing some hanging out with Hopes for Homies.
Yep. We've had they have a summer program, and on Mondays they do Hoods in the Woods, and there's a place, I think it might be in Stanwood, that they meet at, or they go pick up, and then they all meet together there. And it's a church that makes their sack lunches for them and gets them ready to go. And then they go do hiking. And they go somewhere that gets them outside, their 4-block radius, and gets them out in nature. They do that on Mondays. And then on Wednesdays, they're out at the farm, which is in Stanwood. And that's where they do the Rise Up program. And so it's usually more of a theme and a camp activity. And you got to be out with me last time. And I'll be out there this Wednesday as well. And I think we're going to do some work. We're going to do a project around empathy.
Oh, sweet.
And I have a lot that I could be doing with them around that project, but I think I'm going to narrow it down and have a couple things I want to do with them. I want to get them really engaged, really talking, and getting them in some really processing, really empathy, learning from each other.
Yeah, so good. That'll be great.
Next week, I believe, is their last week. And then they have a couple weeks off, and then they get ready to restructure what it will look like with kids going back to school.
Oh, I didn't realize it was going to end already.
Yeah. So they did July and half of August. I think it's a 6-week program.
Got it.
So
the pictures and the videos look like they're having a lot of fun.
Yeah, they really are. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. So that's what I've been doing.
Well, I want to know what Laura's been doing, if she's still watching us.
I think she is, and I think somebody else is on too, and they haven't said hello. Say hello.
Oh, it looks like I have 3 people on.
Yeah, that's what it says here too.
Huh. I wish my dog would go find something else to do right now.
I don't know. He looks pretty happy right there, content.
I know, and he's all of 30 pounds. Like he's like it's dead body weight. If I try to move him, he's like pushes back. You know what I mean?
Oh, poor baby. Yeah, he's scared.
It's over. Well, it's gone.
I think you should tell us about your challenges, because I might need to join you in one of them or two of them.
that's good. I hope that you do want to. Okay, can you go? Go. Can you go?
No.
Okay. So one of them is the decluttering. So something I always say I'm going to do, I want to do, but I'm so lack of motivation. And I still actually have a lot of lack of motivation right now. But our dear sweet friend Katya who was with us, yes, and who is now a life coach, an official life coach, I should say. Knew from our classes that that's something that I need to work on. So if she's watching or when she watches and she thinks that I don't know what she was up to, I know full well what she was up to. I want to be clear. So she sent me a challenge to throw something away or get rid of something every day. So on day 1, it's one thing, day 2, 2 things, day 3, 3 things, things like that. And so today was day 9. And she lives in a studio apartment.
Oh, wow.
And she is still getting it done, which I am so impressed. And she's actually getting rid of stuff that's like, she's to the sentimental stuff. I'm still at the garbage. I don't mean like a paper towel that's on the ground, but you know what I mean? I'm still at the things that's like, why did I keep that box? Why did I have that? I don't want that. I don't need that. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so, but she is actually, she's like, oh, this was from such and such date. You know, there's like memories to it. Right. And, but she needs to get rid of stuff she doesn't have it. What I've been learning from her, very beautifully taught almost, is like the stuff that holds us down, you know, that have memories, that has sentimental value, but it actually really holds us down.
Yeah.
And so I'll get there. It won't be within this challenge because I have a year's worth of stuff that I could get rid of something every day before I probably got to the sentimental where it had to hurt a little bit. But it could happen. And so we're doing that. And that's been
is it a 30-day challenge, or how many days are you guys?
I want to say it's a 30-day challenge, but I don't know.
Okay.
If she has enough in a 1-bedroom apartment to get rid of 30 days worth of, you add all that up, like that's not, right? That's 30 times plus 29 plus 28 plus, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, wow, she'll have nothing. So she, you know, I told her in the beginning, I did this challenge last year with Nalani. I think it might have been the year before. And I didn't make it past day like 4 because you know, it was more of trying to go through clothes and getting rid of clothes.
Mm-hmm. I do remember that.
Yeah. Where Nalani got rid of like 30 bags of clothes. I don't know, or just material or whatever. Mm-hmm. I failed. I couldn't do it. And it's, again, the lack of motivation. But Katya's like, well, I'm sure this is one you could win. I live in a small studio apartment. So a part of me is like, well, even if I only make it to day 15, I might win. But I don't know. She's pulling stuff out that I'm like, she means business.
And you're competitive though. So if you have a competitive spirit. So if somebody makes it about a competition, you're in.
Yeah. Well, and she is obviously very competitive, you know, our basketball friend. Mm-hmm. But yeah. Anyways, like I said, she knew what she was doing, and I know that she knows what she's doing, but it's working. So if nothing else, I've gotten rid of, what did she say, 36 or something things already, which is great.
Yeah.
So that's one challenge I'm doing. So, here's Laura. She went on a trip to Harley rides with Tom. Oh. Wow, that's a nice trip. Dinners. Oh, family reunion.
Jonas Brothers concert.
So, Watershed's coming up, or Mariners game is coming up.
Mariners coming up. Watershed just got over yesterday, I think.
Okay, and then Jonas Brothers concert. I'm not gonna lie, I'll probably see you there. Pat Benatar concert. I was
Yeah.
a hair away from being able to go to that, but I was sleeping when the tickets were being given away, and another friend grabbed them, which is still fun. That's going to be a fun one.
Yeah, we saw her out at a couple years ago out in Monroe.
I think I went to that in Monroe as well with
Yeah,
Joan Jett. Was she with Joan Jett?
No, she was with a guy. Is it her partner or?
I don't know. I never remember what concerts I go to. They're not as I mean, they're fun to go to. It just doesn't.
Live music.
Yeah, I just go. I'll go to anyone. Okay, challenge number 2. And this is one I hope everybody does. And you're going to recognize this challenge, actually, Sherra, because you are also or was journaling in the Jody diary, right? I mean, not diary, but journal, whatever.
Gratitude journal.
So how I presented it to our WW friends, if for those that know or don't know, I am a WW coach. And I love concerts. I just don't know what I love about them. I just go. I've been very blessed. My cousin Shelly loves concerts, and she has gifted me many. But yeah, whatever. Yeah. So what was I saying? Oh, the challenge. My challenge to everyone is to take a little note of where you are today, where your mindset is today, whether it be actually journal it. I like to journal, and I believe you do too, Sherra. Journal where your mindset is, the good, the bad, the ugly, whatever. And then every day for the next 4 weeks, hi, Tanya, journal gratitude. And like specifically journaling gratitude, what you're thankful for. The 3 prompts that we have, Sherra, that we're using are what we're grateful for in our beautiful green planet.
Our village.
What is our village thankful for us?
About us. And what's the other one? I have it right here. Oh, good, because mine's out in the front room because it sits with my devotional. So
okay, so
who are you? Hi, Tanya.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Carla. Hi, Sunshine. So who are you thankful for in your home, at work, or school, or in your community?
Yep.
The little green blue planet is our home. Think about all the things that give us to be grateful for. So that's one day. Another day is what are you thankful for about yourself, and why is your village lucky to have you? And then the third day is who are you thankful for in your home, at work, or school, or in your community, and the green blue planet again. So it just repeats itself. Actually, I guess there's 2 days worth that repeats itself.
And then think when we get further in, I think it might shift. There might be something else in there.
Okay.
And then when that far.
Right. Which is fine. So for 6 days, you're journaling about gratitude and what you are thankful for and what you believe people are thankful for you about. And you can make it something different every single day, or you can take those ideas that we just gave you where it's the same 2 or 3 to make it simple, whatever works for you. And then on the 7th day, you write something that you're thankful for somebody else, something in your community, something that somebody else does for you, or that you see in your community that you appreciate, and then give it away. So if it's
that's my favorite one.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, because you love to give notes and kindness. So literally write a note and give it to somebody else. And you could give it to somebody else anonymous if it were like, say, to your local fire department or something like that.
Yeah.
And so 6 days, you're writing about everything that you're thankful for. The 7th day, it's a gift to somebody else. Yeah. After 4 weeks, reevaluate again, write where your mindset is then, and then take note. Did it do something different in your life? Did it change your mindset at all? Did it make you feel better about things or anything like that? And if not, you didn't hurt anything, because giving gratitude away is a gift in itself. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing, and I'm working very intentional on it, very hard on it. I don't know how many people in the WW world are doing it, but it in 1 week's time, I will tell you, I had shared some stuff with you earlier, Sherra. It really has shifted my mindset in a healthy way. I was spiraling in ridiculous non-reality thoughts, or even if they were real thoughts, they weren't necessary for me to worry about. So
there is, Crystal, I think that's really powerful. And I love that. And I'm going to start getting more consistent because I'll have the accountability of you.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get back to that part of it. I tend to say it when I'm out walking, but there is something about actually writing it.
Yeah.
That there's something connected there between the mind and the hand and actually seeing the words. So, but there are so many studies and research and science behind the attitude of gratitude. And the actual, people could Google it if they want. There is so much out there, and there will be a shift. There will be a shift. It might be gradual, it might be small, but there will be an absolute shift in your mindset, in your, at your serotonin levels and the happy hormones.
Yeah, for sure.
It makes a big, big difference. Yeah.
Well, and like you mentioned that you do a lot of it when you're walking. I do the same. Mm-hmm. And so if it's not something that, I don't want people to feel like they have to write it down, even though that there is something about that. But I will say for 100%, if you're willing to write down, at least journal one whole page about where your mindset is, or even a sentence of where your mindset is today, and you are really diligent about your gratefulness throughout the week, find a day to give some gratitude away, however that looks for you, because it doesn't have to look the same, but the thought process is the same, right? Yeah. And then after every week, reevaluate, maybe write one a week then, and write where your mindset is at the end of that week after doing that. And then after 4 weeks, take some intentional time to go back. And if it's just you're a thinker and you're processing when you're out moving and exercising, but you wrote the first week, you might have wrote, a couple during the week, and at the end reevaluate and just take note of what it did for you. Because I do believe, just like you said, it will make a difference. But if you're not there yet, if you're not ready to receive where it is, then I can't promise it to you. Right. And so it's really about being open and ready and willing to receive the gifts of it. But I do know for sure that it wouldn't hurt you to do it. Right. And so, but we're all in different places, and I don't want to, I just don't want to say that, oh, it's for everybody. Right. But there's lots of different ways to do it. Right.
Oh yeah. And I'm sure there's probably even an app. Like the kids, my kids and I, and then my mom too now, we use an app called Habit Share, and it's free. And you put in things that you want to make a habit, and you pick how many days a week you want to do them. And so I have, I think, 5 different things in there. And when I complete it, I go and hit the green check mark, or I hit the red X if I didn't do it.
I put it on there because I don't want to forget. I want to do this.
Yeah. And so morning practice is one of my daily habits on there. And in there, there's 4 things that I try to do every morning. I try to do my daily devotional, whether that's I read something or I listen to something. Like I have a devotional podcast I listen to.
Yeah.
Something inspirational. So either, again, I can read it, or I usually listen to like a TED Talk or something we're bouncing back and forth between each other, Dr. Jody, something like that. Gratitude is on there, and I've been slacking. Tyler's made sure to let me know I've gone 9 days without doing my habits, because we can find each other in there. Like we're following each other. Like you can find your friends and check on each other. And so, and then body movement. So I either need to walk or do in my little home gym. So what's interesting, somebody said to me one day, Do you realize that your morning practice is physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual?
Wow.
I have the devotional, I have the moving my body. The mental is listening to something, like inspiring and motivating. And the gratitude is an emotion.
Okay. So I love that I can say that I am taking care of every one of those pillars as well.
Yep, you
because
are.
I'm doing every one of those same things.
Yep.
And I'm
I
taking.
can tell when I don't. And I can tell when I don't.
Yeah. And I'm making sure these dogs get a little fun too. I'm taking them to the lake and the dog park now. It's pretty. I don't know. I am a crazy dog lady.
That's okay.
That's what I am.
Yeah. Yeah. So Habit Share is a fun app, and it's even just to keep yourself accountable, and you can put notes in it and different things like that, and it's free, and you can use it with your friends so that or your kids, like my kids are using it, so we can hold each other accountable.
Oh, that is so good.
Yeah, it's good. It's really good. So, yep. So, okay, I'm back on the gratitude train with you.
Yay. Yay. It's a good one. Another thing I would like to make happen, I'm just going to say it out loud because that's usually how I make things happen. I would like to, one of my sister-in-laws last year, I think it was for my 50th birthday, made a comment to me about, I know what it was. Okay, so it was last year about this time. And I had made a comment about trying to do 50 kind things before my birthday or after my birthday, whatever.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm sure I did 50 kind things. I mean, that's really what makes me tick, right? Is to try to do kind things. But I, of course, didn't keep track of it. And, but my sister-in-law said to me, it's not about, writing stuff down or whatever. I don't remember exactly how she said it, but she said making memories throughout the year for your birthday. So, like actually doing things with people. And so I am going to try to start being intentional about making time or doing things that are not the normal things. Like I want to go on hikes. Yeah. I want to do things with people and enjoy it because I'm spending a lot of time just sitting around.
Yes. Well, I'll do hikes. We should plan a hike. I put in the chat about these kindness cards. Steph, I might have put one in your card I sent you. Oh, I don't know. So if you guys go to vickybarone.com, where's my camera here? My mom initially gave me these. She has this kindness card pack, and there's a whole bunch of them in here. And they all have these different messages. And they're kindness cards, and all you pay is the shipping on them. So I went in and ordered my own, and it's kindness, pass it on. So you can leave it under somebody's windshield wiper. You can put it in a card to somebody like, oh, good, Steph. And Steph could then pass it on unless it's a message she needs to keep. But I keep them on my desk, and then I put a few in my purse so that when I'm out, I try to give them out to people when I'm out and about. And if somebody looks like they need a smile, I give them a kindness card. And I feel more from the gesture.
Yeah.
And the effort than, I don't know. I think it's such an easy way. And she has an amazing site with some really fun, she's all about kindness. Yeah, that was my mama.
Yeah. Well, she's cute. She finds cute things.
She does.
Speaking of that, I don't know if I shared before about my little mister got one of my hearts, the heart in a pocket. And he found it again. And I almost want to let him have it, but I know he's just going to shred it up. But you should see this heart. It is like puppy be up, but it still brings me smiles because it's my heart. It's
your heart. I have more if you need one.
I do actually have a couple more too. Okay, I found.
Good.
Out, but I found some more.
Oh, good. Yay. Yeah. That's good. So I love this. So I think what I'm walking away with is, well, I love the clutter challenge, and I do need to Tyler's kind of got me motivated. He's getting ready to go back to school in Alaska. So he's been boxing up his room because we're going to remodel down there while he's gone.
Yeah.
So he's getting rid of a ton of stuff, and it's making me get itchy, antsy about that, like wanting to do that. So, because I get weird about that kind of stuff. I just love to like get rid of stuff. So, but
that's where we are opposite.
Gratitude and kindness. Like, I love that we're making that, having that conversation and just putting the invitation out there to our people.
Yeah. Again, it's one of those things that I need so much, but I need the accountability. So saying it out loud makes it happen. But I did it for a week and I gave one of my little pieces away. Did you notice in this book? Now, I don't expect anybody to have to buy this book.
Right.
That is not the intention. But did you notice, Sherra, the beautiful artwork in it?
Yes.
And then if you go to the page, oh, that one is different. I didn't even notice it. So so this is the page, the back of the one where you tear it in half.
Yep.
And so it would be like you would, you get they get half of your artwork or your page, not my artwork by any means. But the first one was so beautiful and it was a face. And so they got half and I got half.
Yep.
So anyways, I'm into it and I'm going to do it.
Even Dr. Jody says, you don't have to have my gratitude journal to be part of this practice.
Right. I'm not a fan of trying to think of things that my village is happy for me about or thankful for me about. I'm not a fan. I'm not going to lie. I'm not a fan of what am I grateful about myself either. But the work is really good. You know what I mean? Like, I understand that is obviously an area that I need to work on. So this is good all the way around.
It really does teach us how outward we are focused.
Yeah.
And how important it is to keep our village and our people happy. And where we put ourselves, right, in that. Mm-hmm. In the village, and how much attention do we give ourselves? And I noticed that too. I struggle and recognize sometimes I'm wanting to write the same thing every time, and it's like, wait a minute, don't overthink this. That's another thing about gratitude that I've really recognized. Like, I have to sometimes stop and just take a deep breath because I try to overthink it. And you know what? Sometimes it's just the dang hot coffee.
Yeah.
In my cup that morning. And how lucky am I to have that hot coffee?
Right.
Or how lucky is my village that I'm having that hot coffee?
So true. So true. Yeah. Like one day I was like, what do we like about our beautiful green planet or whatever? What are we grateful for? And I thought of the water because I live so close to the lake. The dogs had the best time ever. And then that led to drinking water. Like, I can just grab a glass of water that I know tastes good. In Las Vegas, my water there does not taste good. You know what I mean? Like, and then there's, other places where they don't even have access to clean water.
Right.
Somebody's alarm was, I don't know if you heard it, but somebody's alarm was going off. So it's interesting. It just kind of helps you think about stuff.
It does. It does. Yeah. So I'm glad you shared that with me. And all of us.
Yeah. I hope our friends do it too.
I know. Well, next week we'll check in and we'll check in with each other and see if any of us have moved into a gratitude process for this week.
Yeah, today is my day 8, so next week would actually be perfect as far as my week 2, and it'd be their week 1.
That's great, and I'll be on it too. I'll be back on it consistent. So, awesome. All right, friends. Are we good, Crystal?
I think we're great. I think it was just really good to see your smile and be back to just chat with you. Seeing sunshine. I don't know that I've seen sunshine in a long time on here, so it makes me so happy.
She was just traveling across the country with a race car.
I know. She does that, and she did it with a friend. Like, not even that guy. She did it with a friend. I know, she's so brave. So brave. I remember one year, I know we're trying to get off, but I'm going to dare to talk about sunshine. One year they went on this road trip to some racetrack I don't even know where, but it was winter and they were driving across mountains. I think I was watching
a trailer, right?
Yeah. I was watching their lives the whole way just because I was so anxious. Like, oh my gosh, she's so brave.
I know. I do remember that too. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways,
what we do with when we love something so much, right?
And I think they got
with it.
I think he got new cowboy boots or something that time. Isn't that weird? The things I remember. I can't even remember what I ate yesterday, but for some reason,
that's hilarious.
That trip really stuck with me. But okay.
Okay. Have a great week, friends. Thank you for joining us. If anyone is catching this as a replay, please go ahead, throw yourself in the comments. We'll be on. So we look forward to seeing you guys next Monday.
Yeah. Let us know how the gratitude's going.
Yes. Bye.
Bye-bye.